Hello everybody, today we are going to be making the fast food keto tier list. So these are just a bunch of fast food places and I'm going to be rating them based on how viable they are if you're on the keto diet, because I've been on that junk for like 2 months or something. And honestly, if I were to give my honest reaction and opinions about this, it's like dog shit ass, bro. I hate this diet because I really miss rice and I've been eating that junk my whole life, but I ain't had rice in like months. But today we're going to be going through the fast food keto tier list and see which ones are the best fast food for this keto tier list and which one are the most viable and doable if you're gonna go eat there. What is the keto diet? For those who don't know, it's basically a diet that is high fat, moderate protein, and low carb. You can still have a bit of carbs, but it's not supposed to be that much. Like I think the max is like 50 net grams. So let's just go through it really quick. Arby's, I ain't gonna cap, like they got the meats though. And meats is pretty good for keto. Like they got the fat and proteins. Like if you're gonna go to Arby's and get that shit, bro, like you might as well just like get the burger and then you just like don't get that, and then you just eat the meat inside and you just skip the bun. Like that's what I would do if it's Arby's. But my first time that ever had Arby's, that shit was so mid. So I would give that like a C tier. All right, Baja Fresh, never tried it, but sounds interesting. Taco Bell. So Taco Bell, they have a bunch of chips and potatoes and a bunch of carbs. Honestly, Taco Bell is not very that viable for a keto diet because there's everything in there is just carbohydrate. We have tortillas, we have chips, we have chips and tortillas. Like that's a bunch of what Taco Bell is. We have like all of these carb options there. And if you really want to get some like actual protein or fats, you would have to get that from avocado, cheese, the chicken, and they give so little of that compared to how much carbs you get. So Taco Bell, I would have to give that like the F tier. Or I don't even know what that is. The Blimpie, I don't know what that is, but would try. Bojangles, again, never went there. Mid. Boston Market, never tried it. Would try though. Taco Bueno, never tried. Rib. Or Burger King. My experience at Burger King is that Burger King, again, same thing with Arby's. Like they have a lot of carbohydrates and shit. The burgers and the buns and the soda. Again, if you want to get like fats or protein from Burger King, you would probably have to get like grilled chicken nuggets or something. And you can get a burger, but you fucking don't eat the bun. Maybe you can ask for like lettuce on it or something. But honestly, from my experience, Burger King's honestly hit or miss. But most of the times when I had it, it's like eh. Honestly, I would rate it higher than Arby's. So I would put it into the, what the fuck? I just had to change the row really quick because I was like, wait, why is the D tier above it? It should be S, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Burger King, compared to Arby's, I would say Burger King is better. So I'll give Burger King like a B for B. Bush's Chicken, never had it. Little Caesars Pizza, again, never had it. Raising Cane's. The Raising Cane's is a chicken place, and I have had their chicken fingers before, breaded. And honestly, Raising Cane's is really good. But again, there's a shit ton of carbohydrates in that, and it's honestly not very doable if you want to eat a low-carb diet in Raising Cane's. Like, if you really want to go really meticulous with it, you could, like, pick off the skin, the breading off the chicken, like, piece by piece, and then you can have that chicken and that would be part of the keto. But that is just such a pain in the ass. But Raising Cane's do be kind of busting though. Like usually I would put it in here like S tier, honestly. Like it's actually really good, but for the sake of inconvenience, it's not really that convenient to eat it. I would put it in like D tier for here. Carl's Jr. I've never had Carl's Jr. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is honestly really good. I've went there many times for the keto option, and I would usually get like grilled chicken nuggets, or even in the morning, you can ask for egg. You can literally just ask for egg, and they'll give you some like eggs with cheese. It's just scrambled eggs, and that would completely fit well with it. And there might also be some glizzy, some sausage. I don't know if they have carbohydrates in the sausage, but if there is, it's probably not that much. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is pretty solid option, but you're going to be eating pretty mid food compared to what you're usually eating there, because you're usually going to have fried chicken there. You're gonna have to be settling with grilled chicken, which is honestly not that bad. They season their grilled chicken nuggets like pretty good. A lot of people be turned off by the smell because it is very strong, very heavily seasoned, but I think it's pretty good. If I were to put Chick-fil-A up here, I'll put it in the A tier. Checkers, I've never had. Chipotle, I am a fucking Chipotle fan, dude. I'm on that shit every day. So Chipotle, like really, it's really simple if you just want to have a keto meal there. So usually you would have rice, beans, meat, and the vegetables, salsas, sour cream, guacamole. So basically what we do is you just skip the rice and beans because those are the carb heavy parts. And what I would get is I get like chicken, the vegetables like salad, lettuce, spinach. Honestly, corn is a bit carb heavy, but it's not that much carbs, and I still have the corn because I like corn. So I can have the corn, the fajitas, and the tomato, the pico de gallo, and the salsas, and the sour cream, and the guacamole. Like that's just busting, bro. Chipotle is just absolute bomb, and it perfectly fits well into a keto diet. Extremely customizable. I have to give Chipotle the S tier. Tristan Chicken, never had it. Culver's, never had it. Del Taco, never had it. Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza is, again, very carb heavy. We have the pizzas, we have the fudge brownies, and we have, it's just primarily pizza. I guess if you want to really go into the carb, like low carb stuff, they do have wings. I believe Domino's does have wings, but I don't know if they're breaded or not. But Domino's would honestly be a kind of a pain in the ass to eat. But Domino's is pretty good from my experience. I really like their pizza. I just don't think it's very viable for a keto diet. I would have to put it into the D tier. DQ, Dairy Queen is freaking amazing. They have like the ice cream and stuff, but ice cream is not keto friendly at all because it has so much sugar. And they usually have like actual food. Like it's just like casual fast food items like chicken, like fried chicken tenders. I think they might like wraps and stuff, but I never tried that food before, so I don't know. But if I were to put it in here, I would say like F tier because it's just not good. Captain D, I don't think I've ever had it. Never had it. Chicken Express, never had it. Fazoli's, never had it. Firehouse Subs. Firehouse Subs is really freaking good. I freaking love Firehouse Subs. I would usually put Firehouse Subs in like an S tier because Firehouse Subs has like amazing subs in my opinion. But the problem with it is that it's just bread, and the bread is just really counterintuitive because it's full of carbs in the bread. I would not go for Firehouse Subs on a keto diet because it's just a lot of carbs for them to bread. I mean, you could go the pain in the ass route and just only eat the fillings inside. I mean, that would be pretty doable. I haven't done that personally myself yet, but Firehouse Subs is pretty even if that reminds. But Firehouse Subs, you can just kind of go out of your way and just eat the filling, don't eat the bread, and that'll be completely fine. But that's kind of disgusting the way to go with it anyways. But if I were to give Firehouse Subs a rating here, I'll give it like a B tier. Definitely better than Burger King. You know, why is Burger King a B tier? I think Burger King, actually, yeah, I'm putting that shit back to C tier, bro. It stays at the same level as Arby's. All right, Five Guys. I've actually had Five Guys before on this keto diet, and it's basically you don't eat the bun and you get like all the fillings in a lettuce burger wrap, and that's actually really solid. I think Five Guys is actually really good. Like it's kind of a pain in the ass to eat it like in a lettuce burger form, and you can't have the freaking amazing fries, which is kind of pissing me off. It is pretty viable, Five Guys on a keto diet. So just get a shit ton of bacon, some meats, and just a lettuce burger and a shit ton of vegetables, and you're solid. Honestly, for that, I'll put Five Guys in S tier. It's really good. Freddy's Fazbear Pizza, never had it. Freebirds, never had it. Tacos Fuegos, never had it. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is, again, it's the same case as Domino's. They do have wings as well. So honestly, it's just pretty much the same thing. Pizza Hut and Domino's. I mean, I know that's going to piss a lot of people, but like to me, they're kind of the same. But yeah, I'm going to put it in D tier. In-N-Out, never had it. Jack in the Box, never had it. JCI, never had it. Jason's Deli. I've had Jason's Deli sometimes, and it's just a sandwich shop. Again, it's kind of just in the same filling. You just have to go with the fillings and just eat out the fillings, which is kind of annoying. I think Jason's Deli is really solid. I would put it probably as equal as Firehouse Subs, so we're going to put it in B tier. Jersey Mike's, again, same thing. This is sandwiches. Again, to B tier. Jimmy John's, again, sandwiches, B tier. Like, you just eat out the fillings. Kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah. Jollibee, never had it. KFC is a fast food restaurant, and they do not really have a lot of options. I did have KFC on the keto diet, but I literally had to pick out the chicken skin, the fried piece by piece, and that was kind of a pain in the ass. But it is doable, but it's not really like that fun, honestly. But for that, I would put KFC in the C tier because compared to Raising Cane's is chicken fingers, so it's literally impossible to like pick off the breading piece by piece. But KFC, you can literally take like off huge chunks. That would be completely fine. So KFC goes to C tier. Long John Silver's, never had it. McDonald's doesn't really have a lot of keto friendly options. I don't even think they have any grilled options at all. Like, I guess you can get like their grilled chicken wrap and only eat the chicken, but again, that's a pain in the ass. McDonald's, like, I would usually like give it a pretty solid tier, like B tier. It's just not a lot of options to do here, but I'll put McDonald's in like D tier, honestly. McAllister's, never had it. Mod Pizza is a pizza shop where you can basically customize that stuff to your liking. It is a lot more expensive than the other pizza options out here like Domino's and Pizza Hut, but Mod Pizza is, from my experience, is pretty good. But on a keto diet where you can't be having carbs, it's freaking pizza, so I'm gonna have to put in the same tier with the other pizzas because it's literally the same thing. Moe's Southwest Grill, again, Moe's Southwest Grill is like another variation of Mexican food. It's kind of like Chipotle, but not really. From my experience, I guess you can just do the same thing like as Chipotle. You just take out the tortillas, the rice, and the beans, and only have like the other fillings. But I don't know, I'll put Moe's in like I think compared to Chipotle, Moe's is worse, but Moe's is okay. I'll put it in like C tier. So Nukes, never had that. Noodles and Company. I had Noodles and Company one time, and their whole spiel when I had it was just it's just a ton of noodles, and noodles is just pure carbs, so I'm gonna have to put that in F tier. Panda Express, you know what, Okay, noodles and companies. Let's put Taco Bell in E tier then. Panda Express. Panda Express actually has a lot of solid options for keto. So what you would do is kind of like you just skip the rice, the noodles, and you just have like the protein and like you would have super greens like broccoli. So what I did when I had Panda Express is that I would get, I think it's the teriyaki chicken and the super greens, and that's just what I would eat from that because that is very low carb. I know there is a bit of sugar in the grilled chicken teriyaki because it is teriyaki at the end of the day, but it's not a lot. So I don't think it's not that big of a deal. But if you're gonna have to resort to Panda Express, I would get like the super greens and like teriyaki chicken, and honestly that enough is like pretty filling on its own because it's chicken and vegetables, and it's very fibrous vegetables. I think it's like broccoli, some cabbage, very filling option, and it's honestly not that bad. Obviously it's not the tastiest thing in the world, but yeah, for that I would have to give Panda Express like an A tier. All right, Panera Bread, their whole spiel again is just bread. If you want to go on a keto friendly diet option on that, you could go for like the salads on Panera Bread, but that's not really what they're known for. I think they have like a Southwest salad and you just like skip like all the carb options. Honestly, when I had it, it was not that bad. For that, I would put Panera Bread in like B tier. Papa John's is honestly same deal as Domino's and pizza. I'm not repeating that. It's just literally pizza. Pollo Loco, never had it. Popeyes is pretty much the same deal as KFC here. I think Popeyes is better than KFC, but Popeyes, it's just everything is just fried and it's just a lot of carbs, but I would have to give it a higher rating than KFC, but it is like in the same sort of rank. Potbelly is a sandwich shop, and I think Potbelly is extremely solid. But again, you would have to like numb out all the fillings inside. It's kind of like a sandwich. So B tier. Qdoba. So Qdoba is kind of like Chipotle. I mean, it is very similar to Chipotle, but I think, in my opinion, Chipotle is better than Qdoba. But Qdoba is a pretty different contender because I like their queso more. Qdoba is very solid, but again, you would have to skip out on the rice and beans. And honestly, I will put Qdoba in the same tier as Chipotle, like in terms of keto friendly viability. All right, Quiznos, never had it. Rudy's, never had it. Sbarro is a mall food pizza, and again, it's the same deal as the other pizzas, so D tier carbs. Bliski's, never had it. Shake Shack, I have had Shake Shack before, and it was pretty good. It's just burgers and fries. Honestly, it's just burgers and fries. I mean, you would have to take out the filling, just numb on that. All right, so I'll put Shake Shack in like D tier. Okay, now I'm kind of reevaluating my ratings here. So Arby's, like these probably in the same tier right here, and D tier. Moe's Southwest Grill. Okay, we'll do some reevaluating of the ratings afterwards. Sonic, I never really had Sonic before, so I can't say. Subway is again another sandwich shop. I guess you could like go for an option like I don't want no bread on that and just I want the fillings, but again, that's kind of a pain in the ass. But we're just gonna have to put it in the same tier as the other sandwich shops in here. Taco Cabana, never had it. Torchy's Taco, never had it. Uberito, never had it. Wendy's, same deal as Burger King, McDonald's. It's just burgers and fries. I guess if you really want to go into a keto route, you just take out the filling, just eat that. It's kind of a pain in the ass. D tier. Whataburger, never had it. White Castle, never had it. Wingstop is really solid actually for keto, I think, because Wingstop does not put any breading on their wings and is just completely fried without any carbs in it. And you have to watch out for the options where it's like teriyaki, where it's gonna have a lot of added sugar in it. All the other options are pretty solid for Wingstop because chicken wings are completely keto friendly and they're honestly extremely like healthy. I know like people don't think wings are a health food, but honestly, in terms of macros and how efficient the protein is, Wingstop is a really solid deal. I would put Wingstop in the same deal as S tier. Zaxby's, same deal as Popeyes and KFC, where it's just chicken and you don't have to like take that stuff out. Again, it's just a bunch of carbs. So we're putting in C tier. So this is kind of looking like my list right now. I'm just going to do some switching around because I don't fully agree with this right now. So all the sandwich shops in here, I would put them in the same place as D tier, honestly, because again, it's a pain in the ass that you would have to take out each filling and you don't even get to enjoy the bread. It's just a pain in the ass. What goes into B tier, Moe's, because it's similar to Chipotle, but I think it's just kind of mid compared to it. KFC, not bad. Like these are the chicken doors and you can just take off the breading to eat it. Again, let's just reevaluate what happened here. So S tier, we got Chipotle, Qdoba, Five Guys, Wingstop. As I said before, Chipotle, you just take off the rice and beans. Qdoba, you did the same thing. Five Guys, you can have the lettuce burger. And Wingstop is completely keto friendly actually. You know, I'm gonna put Wingstop all the way up here, bro. A tier, Panda Express and Chick-fil-A. Panda Express, as I said, teriyaki chicken and the super greens, very solid keto friendly option. And the Chick-fil-A, you know, you can add the eggs and cheese and grilled chicken nuggets and that's completely fine. You know what? I'm gonna put Chick-fil-A in S here actually. B tier, Moe's, again, take off the rice and beans, but I think they are worse than Chipotle and Qdoba. KFC, Zaxby's, Popeyes, C for chicken. D tier, Raising Cane's, Domino's, like all of these places, you would have to take off all of the individual fillings that are not carbs, and that's honestly a pain in the ass. So that's why they're in the D tier. Taco Bell, E tier, because Taco Bell, honestly, they just give a much much less ratio from carb to actual filling from what I experienced in Taco Bell. So it'll be kind of an L. Noodles and Company, Dairy Queen, they're just pure sugar, just pure carbs. Yeah, that's kind of my tier list here. Let me know what you guys think about this tier list in the video, in the comments. All right, guys, and a zero cost way to support this channel is to subscribe to it and share this video to someone that you think might like it. And honestly, yeah, so I'm like day 60 on my weight loss, my keto journey right now. I started around like 255 pounds. Pretty solid, I think. I did go down a shirt size. I do got that new cut right now because I got that haircut yesterday. It looked kind of goofy out right now. And apparently I look like Psy from Gangnam Style. I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't really post a lot on this channel, like these main long form content, but I mainly just post these short content. But the next video about this keto, I might make more keto food tier lists like this. I don't know, just a bunch of other content that's related to keto. But that's it. All right, bye guys.